Good morning. This is Jovelyn Magunot and karon gusto na ko i-share ako ang nakatunan during sa akong pag-review, and I am proud na kanang nag-self-review ko. Naka-review center ko before, but due to the pandemic, wala na human akong review sa review center kay wala na mi kwarta, wala signal sa bukid ingana. So what I did is nangalap ko og mga questionnaire, something like that. Tapos akong compile, gistudyhan ako, nag-pray gid ko. Very important recipe sa pag-take og board exam is prayer jud siya. Kay wala joy imposible sa prayer. Wala siya bayad pero daghan kaayog sukli. Mao ra gyud na akong maingon nga maayo gyud nga tanan nimong pagabuhaton is kanunay nimong ikuan sa mga pag-ampo, kumbaga i-submit nimo kay God, and God will gonna give the desire of your heart naman. So mo ni siya, i-share na ako mga reviewer. And by the way, since I am not yet practicing my profession, so wala pa ako nag-teach, it is because nag-take pa ko sa akong master's degree, and then naghulat pa po ko na makapundar-pundar ko gamay na kuan na puhon pag gusto na akong kay pag mag-teach naman ko ka not directly nga makasweldo man ko ka. And then so for me in my case na kanang naman ko'y ginagatas naman ko'y baby, so kailangan nako kanang pundar-pundar pa ginagmay na makasupply until na kanang masulduhan ako sa DepEd or makasulod ako sa DepEd, something like that. And so while waiting, so kuan pa ko, mag-enroll pa ako for master's degree para pagsulod na ako diretso-diretso and all. So yeah, I'm really 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 happy gyud na kanang ma-share na ako sa inyo ang mga nakatunan, ang ako mga technique, ang ako mga kuan. And by the way guys, just to let you know nga ang ako ang rating is 84. 84 ako ang overall rating na ako sa let. And thank you so much Lord kana tanan mga pag-ampo ra gyud na sa Ginoo, inubanan og mga pagpaningkamot. And yes, sa mga kaparehan nako na walang-wala, yes, I can say na walang-wala jud ko before, kay like pati pang shampoo wala ko, maligo ko na walay shampoo, magligo ko na walay sabon, something like that, matulog ko na walay kaon, sige ko review, and then sige lang gyud ko review ana, and then usay matulog ko, usay akong sudan kape, usay asin, something like that. So this is to inspire you guys na bisan pa sa atong kawaladon, makakuan gyapon ta nga dapat sa atong kawaladon mauhin na nga to ang motivation na mas maningkamot pa ta kay dili ta gusto forever ing ana atong situation. So go, laban lang, makaya na ninyo. So salig lang sa Ginoo, tapos study kay dili man na mako ano mo pagampo kung dili po ka mag-study. So ampo inubanan sa pagpaningkamot. And also kailangan pag mag-review ka, practice basa basa basa, and then kung sa mga mnemonics na kana masabtan jud nimo, and then i-exercise nimo imong critical thinking skills kay para pagbasa nimo sa questionnaire makuandayon nimo decipher dayon nimo ang mga choices, makuandayon nimo ana. And then yeah, so without further ado, I'm praying na kamo tanan makapasar by God's grace. So before ta mag-start, mag-pray jud ta. So ato yung i-pray nga ubanan mo sa Ginoo sa inyong pag-take og board exam kay wala gyud imposible sa mga pag-ampo. However, daghan siyang sukli, walay bayad, pero ang pag-ampo daghan og sukli. So yes, Jesus God, hallelujah Lord Jesus God, labing balanong dalaygon nga Dios, ningtak na sa kabuntagon o God, aniya kami nagasangpit sa imong balaan nga ngalan Lord, tungod kay wala mi mabuhat Lord kung wala ka sa amo ang kinabuhi o God, ikaw ang tanan ang tag-iya sa kaalam o God. Lord, aniya kami nagasangpit sa imong ngalan, nagatawag Lord sa imong ngalan, nagapangayo Lord, ug langit nung kaalam nga gikan kanimo Lord, nga Lord ang tanang makabasaan ni Lord, mo tatat gid sa ilahang mahuna Lord, ug magamit nila sa panahon sa ilang pag-board exam oh God. And bisan pa man Lord ako nga maga-share sa akong knowledge sa ilaha Lord, giyahi ko tagay og langit nung kaalam nga mas mapadali nila masabtan ang akong i-share sa ilang nga mga idea oh God, ang mga points, oh God, na akong i-share sa ila. Lord, ikaw gid ang tag-iya sa tanang kaalam po sa Lord, nangayo mi Lord, og giyan nimo, ikaw magatabang ka namo, magahanay, magaplastar sa tanan namong pagabuhaton, oh God. Lord, salamat sa katubagan sa pag-ampo, salamat sa imong kanunay kamaayo, oh God. Kining tanan Lord, akong ginatunol ang pagpasalamat, mga pagpasidungog, oh God, ug kining tanan ang ginabalik namo da sa halangdon nimo nga ngalan. In Jesus name we pray. Amen and amen. So, mag-start na ta. This is my LPT reviewer. First, we're going to discuss the proponents, theories, and the subject areas. Sa atong review na po ito magod ganina, it is because napakoy naplastar, ginapangdungag na mga explanation, and then ginapasimple na ako ang mga materials para mas madali mag-sink in sa ato. It is because life is already complicated. So dili na nato siya himuon na ka ng complicated pa ang atong mga materials. So I put it in a simple ways with the example, and I put some of them has mnemonics para mas mapadali na to ma-learn or masulod sa atong brain cells. So again, I will be studying about the foundations of educations or philosophy of education. So, hold on, palayos na to akong naong sound ako ni. Dira lang sa, okay? So, nag-ano ka ng video kay para makita na ako ba kung na-align ba akong naong something like that. And as you can see nga, wala pa ko yung lightning, so mag-invest pa ako ka ng sige, para makita ninyo akong face. Pero kung gusto mo na ka ng all this one na ka ng maanoy mo sa ako ang face, pwede mo na mangita lang mo lain na ka ng reviewer. Kaya ako dari i-share lang na ako akong knowledge. It is because I believe that sharing is caring. I-share na ako, it is because I've been there sa inyong shoes, kabalo ko unsa ka lisod, kabalo ko unsa ka challenges, unsa ka struggle and everything. Niabot ang mga panahon gani nga katong before nga naga-review ko nga wala ko kabalo na kanang asa ko mangitag materials ingani ana until such time na katong nangalap lang ko og mga materials online as well para na ko yung mga reviewer pero gusto pa nako madagdagan ako ang knowledge kay ang mga test questionnaire ba no wala bita kabalo, so maybe na mga questionnaire diri or na mga informations diri nga dili nimo ma-learn dito sa mga books sa mga reviewer nimo. So keep on watching. So foundation of education or philosophy of education, first again na kanang proponent or theory kanang author is si Avicenna. Siya ang nag-an sa floating man thought experiment, which is the soul and self-awareness. So he believes that the soul exists and is self-aware even without physical senses. So ang ingon siya nga ang soul nag-exist na gyud siya, kumbaga floating in the air lang siya without physical appearance ingana siya. So however, ang kanang thoughts good nato god mao na siya ang kanang sa soul na kanang kumbaga na lang siya sa clouds pero nag-believe siya nga nag-exist siya. Okay, so mani siya ang deep explanation. This idea comes from Avicenna's floating man thought experiment. He asked us to imagine person created all at once. Imagine daw nga ang mga tao buhat isahan and then fully conscious but floating in space with no sensations at all. Walay kanang dili masakitan, dili makataste, dili makasimhot, something like that. Pero naga-exist. And then they can't see, they cannot hear, touch, taste, or smell. Their body doesn't touch anything and they aren't aware of it. So dili wala sila pagbati, wala sila sense of smell, taste, smell, and etc. So even in that situation, according to Iyaha, the person would still be aware of their own existence. They would know I exist even without feeling or sensing anything physically. So what does it mean? So ang soul is naga-exist siya, however it is naalang siya sa cloud, wala siya physical appearance, wala siya physical body, naalang siya sa cloud. Kabalo siya nga nag-exist siya pero wala siya dili siya ka feel, dili siya ka kadungog, dili siya ka touch, wala siya kanang mga sense of kanang sa tawag gani wala siya mga kuan sa senses. Like for example, hear, touch, taste, or smell. That's it. So Avicenna believed this shows that our soul or self is separate from our physical body. So nagabilib siya nga ang atong soul nakaseparate gid siya sa atong physical body. It means our awareness of I am doesn't depend on our senses or body. The soul has its own dependent conscious existence. So kumbaga nakaseparate siya, independent ang soul. Kumbaga floating lang siya sa clouds. And then simple example, okay, mani siya. Simple example. Imagine closing your eyes. I-close inyong eyes, and then i-cover inyong ears, tabon inyong dalungan, and then closing all physical sensation. Wala kay mga pagbati physically, but you'd still, you exist inside your mind. So, nagaano lang ka, nagapiyong, and then, mula kay kanang koan, pero kabalo ka nga, nag-exist ka. That is the soul. Manaingon ni Avicenna. John Dewey. So si John Dewey siya ang proponent sa progressivism, which is it means na learning by doing. So ingon si John Dewey that education should be experience-based and student-centered. So this idea comes from John Dewey, a famous philosopher and educator. He believed that students learn best when they are actively involved in real life, meaningful experiences, not just by memorizing facts from teachers or books. So what does it mean? Si John Dewey nagabilib nga mas best ang learning sa student if siya mismo maka-experience, okay? Learning by doing. Like for example, if teacher ka sa TLE, gusto ka mag-teach og cooking, so ipa-experience nimo sa mga estudyante pag-slice unsaon pag timpla, something like that, na kana ma-taste nila na sila na sila panglasa na makuha nila kung unsaon ang process sa luto, ma-experience jud nila mismo kay para mas mag-sink in ang learning sa ilaha. Mao na siya ang theory ni John Dewey. So in Dewey's philosophy, learning should connect to the student environment. It is because if ang mga estudyante dili siya interested, dili sila maka-learn. So dapat as a teacher, you have to know the interest of the student. Mag-integrate ka sa imong lesson na dapat na interested siya sa mga estudyante. Like that. And also, dapat mga estudyante man kasi is nag-adto man gina siya sa school para mag-learn. So dapat tagaan mo sila og maayo nga environment, which is conducive environment. Okay, mas mapadali according kay John Dewey, mas mapadali ang learning sa bata pag na-interested ang imuhang materials, and then masatisfy ang needs, ma-connect nimo ang needs, which is mag-adto ang mga estudyante na mag-learn, maka-learn, and then naa sila maayo nga environment. Okay, like for example, init, igang, and sabay nga na dili kayo maka-learn ang bata ana. And then next, students learn by doing, exploring experiences. So mas mapadali ang learning sa mga bata if ipa-experience nimo sa ilaha, ipa-explore, magpa-experiment ka, and then mga reflections sa ilang mga experiences. Next, the teacher acts as a guide or facilitator, not just a lecturer. So since we are sa 21st century sa teaching, so dapat ang mga teacher dili na siya mahimong kanang sige lang gud og discuss, kundi maging facilitator silang hayaan nila ang bata na kanang maka-experience, maka-explore, something like that. So i-facilitate nila nga tudluan lang nga aniun ang dapat buhaton, tudluan sa process, and then dili na kay sige lang og lecture. Next, the classroom should feel like a mini community where students participate, make decisions, and solve problems together. So dapat daw ang classroom interactive siya, which is ang students like na sila mode of participations, dili kay puro lang teacher, dili lang kay puro spoon feeding, kun dili dapat ang mga estudyante is maka-participate sila sa klase, something like that. Next, okay, here's the simple example, okay? So, as I said a while ago, na kanang gipasimplihan na lang na ako. Life is already complicated, so ipasimplihan na to. So, okay, example. Instead of just reading about planting, students go outside, plant seeds, water them, observe how they grow, and then discuss what happened. That's learning by doing, which is it's fun, memorable, and meaningful. So, mao na siya ang pasabot. For example, dili lang ka puro lecture or reading, kailangan nimo mapa-experience sa bata para mas mag-sink in or mas unsay tawag ani, makuan sa long-term memory sa bata ang iyahang learning. So, as a teacher, kailangan lang nimo siya mag-facilitate dinhi. So, dapat ang learnings is fun, memorable, and meaningful kay para makabutang gid sa long-term memory sa bata ang iyahang learnings. Alrighty. So, in short, learning should be based on a real life experiences. Mao ni siya according kay John Dewey. Next, it should focus on students' interests and needs. Teachers should guide, not dictate. So, dapat giyahan lang sa mga teachers, dili kay dictate, kung ano lang sa process, tuluan lang sa process, dili kay i-spoon feed, something like that. Right? So, like for it should be focused on the student interest. Karon sa mga bata karon is kuan na kayo sa more on technology. Like i-relate nimo imuhang discussions, or maybe you can make like learning materials na kanang makakuan din naa sa mga technology based, something like that, sa mga mock-ups, slides, mga movies, or kanang mga learning materials na makarelate ang mga estudyante. Okay? All right. Let's proceed. Next is okay, Plato is famous proponents of idealism. According to Plato, reality is based on unchanging ideas. Education develops reasoning. Okay, what does it mean? So Plato believed that true reality exists. True reality exists in the world of ideas or forms, not in the physical world around us. For him, the physical world is a temporary and changing, but ideas like goodness, beauty, and justice are eternal and perfect. So si Plato focus siya sa unchangeable learnings or unchangeable ideas. Wala siya nag-rely sa mga kuan diri sa kanang physical world. Because evolve man gud ang di ba? Ang kalibutan. So, change is the only constant in the world, diba? So, according kay Plato, dili ta mag-focus sa kanang mga butang na magbag-o lang, kundi mag-focus ta sa mga butang nga kanang dili magbag-o. Like for example, sa maayong pamatasan, something like that. So, in education, this means that the purpose of learning is to develop the mind and reasoning ability. So, kay Plato dapat ma-develop ang reasoning, ang critical thinking skills sa bata. Students should be guided to understand universal truths and values like honesty, justice, and goodness. So, gusto ni Plato na i-incorporate ang honesty, ang justice, and kamaayong nga batasan. So, not just focus on material or physical things. So, dili lang mag-focus sa mga physical, like mag-teach ka sa mga physical or sa pabanya ng mga examples. So, dapat mag-focus ka sa like for example, say universal truth and values. Education helps the soul remember the perfect ideas it once knew before being born into the physical world. It is because ang kay Plato na idea is sa pamamagitan sa pag-cultivate sa learning sa mga bata sa mga values sa universal truth, makatabang na siya nga ma-remember sa bata ang mga ideas na kanang makuan into action. Like for example, kung maayo ang iyang batasan, kung maayo ang nasa iyang heart, maoy mo gawa sa iyang action. Simple example. Instead of just students to how to make money or survive, education should teach them what is right and wrong, what is beautiful, what is good, and how to think. Si Plato, gusto niya i-cultivate sa mga bata nga ang maayo nga pamatasan, and then dili lang kay mag-judge directly, kumbaga apa siya ka ng deep thinking sa mga panghitabo sa mga bata, kumbaga dili sila maging judgmental agad-agad. And then gusto niya nga na makaanan ang kanang mga bata og morally upright, maayo nga values, something like that. So instead daw nga tuluan ang mga bata how to make money or survive, mas maayo pa nga i-educate nimo ang bata sa education should teach them what is right and wrong. what is beautiful, what is good, and how to think deeply about life's big question. Kumbaga, dili lang kay nimo spoon feed ang bata, mana siya. Kay, like for example, kung tagaan nimo og kwarta diretso ang bata, nay tendency na magsalig, 'di ba? So, instead of providing sa kanang, or money, or like nay katong kana kanang, don't give them a fish, rather teach them how to fish. Mao na siya nga kuan ni Plato. In short, para sa kay Plato, reality is based on eternal ideas. Education should develop reason and character. Nice kayo ang kanang ano ni Plato kay dapat ma-mold ang mga bata sa mga maayong nga pamatasan o maayong nga reasoning skills. Next is to focus on universal values and moral education. Nice kaayo ni siya nga theory ni Plato. It is because naga-focus siya og cultivating learners through kanang having a good values, having a good moral character, something like that. Next one, Aristotle, iyahang philosophy or iyang theory is realism. To see is to believe, man siya si Aristotle. Ngun siya, reality exists independently. Education is grounded on what can be observed. Unchanging ideas, education develops reasoning. Sa kay Aristotle is to see is to believe. Dili siya mutuo, kumbaga contradict siya, na siya contradiction sa what they call this one kay Gatong first philosopher, hold on. Contradiction siya kay, ano, okay, Avicenna. Avicenna kay, nagakuan siya ng, sa soul, nga kanang nalang sa clouds, naga-float lang, walay kanang sense of hearing, smell, touch, or something like that. Kumbaga na lang siya sa cloud, wala siya nag-exist. So, puro ano-ano. Kay Aristotle, gusto niya nga kanang, mutuo lang siya kung makita niya. So, ang soul, di man niya makita. So, di siya mutuo. Something like that. And then, Aristotle believed that reality exists in the physical, material world around us. And it can be known through observation, experience, and reasoning. Unlike his teacher Plato, who focused on ideas, Aristotle emphasized the importance of studying the natural world and human behavior to gain knowledge. Plato, iyahang teacher, is nagakaan siya into kanang morally upright, like values, kanang kumbaga sa mga butang na dili makita. Si Aristotle naman is gusto siya o kanang mas ikuan nato ang mga bata sa mga makita nga mga learnings, kumbaga naga-exist. So in education, this means that learning should be based on facts. So dapat na evidence and real life experiences. Students should be taught about the physical world, nature, society, and practical skills. Education should aim to develop both the mind and body, promoting a well-rounded individual. So gusto man gud ni Aristotle nga dapat ma-develop ang bata mind and body. Gusto niya nga kanang well-rounded ang mga estudyante. The teacher's role is to train students to observe, think logically, and make wise decisions based on reality. Example, instead of just talking about courage as an idea, Aristotle would have students to observe brave actions in real life or read stories about courageous people to understand what courage really means. So si Aristotle nag-base siya og facts na evidence na instead na kanang mag-teach ka to have a courage, strong courage, i-teach lang nimo ang student to have a courage as an idea. Dapat i-expose nimo ang bata sa mga reality. Like for example, sa katong mga tao nga naka-experience ang mga challenges sa life. Kumbaga na testimony, something like that. Ang gusto ni Aristotle. Okay, in short, Aristotle believed that reality exists in the physical world. Education should be practical, logical, and experience-based. And next is focus on developing both mind and body. Next is si Jean-Jacques Rousseau. Jean-Jacques Rousseau is famous proponent for naturalism. Education should follow the natural and development of that child. So, si Rousseau believed that education should follow the natural growth and development of the child. He argued that children are naturally good and curious, and that education should not force them to fit into strict artificial system made by adults. So, si Russo nagatuo siya nga ang mga bata na nagyoy maayo nga pamatasan deep inside sa ilaha. Natural, good and curious. Naga-focus siya more on naturalism sa bata. Sa Caruso's view, learning should happen in harmony with nature. So dapat incorporate ang nature sa iyaha. Children should be allowed to explore, experience, and learn from their environment. So that's why mga school karon is naga-cancel og field trip. Okay, para ma-expose ang mga bata sa nature and then maka-learn sila. Education should respect the individual pace and interest of learner. So, what does it mean? So, dapat, ang mga, as a teacher, as a facilitator, kabalo ka sa pacing sa learning sa imong student. It is because not all of the students is a fast learner. Na iba na nga, it takes a lot of process. So, dapat i-respect daw nimo ang kuan and then the interest sa bata. The teacher's role is to guide and protect the child's natural growth, not control or mold it. So, dapat ang mga teacher daw is i-guide nila ang natural growth sa bata, dili kay kanang i-control, something like that. And then, simple example. So, instead of forcing a child to memorize the lessons at a young age, Russo believed that it's better to let the child play, observe nature, and learn naturally through experience until they're ready for. So kumbaga dili mo pugson na kanang ang mga bata nga ingani, like for example as mama kanang ingani ba dapat ingani kanang ikuan gyud nimo kay kumbaga ipugos gyud nimo nga ma-learn niya siya bata in a fast way. So dapat hinay-hinayon daw ang bata, i-expose, ipa-allow siya observe, what they call this one, padulaon nimo ang bata, pa-observe sa nature. So in short, according kay Rousseau, children are naturally good and curious. Education should be child-centered and experience-based. Focus learning from nature and real-life experiences. Hold on, Saha, to be continued. So, hi everyone. Good morning. So, magpadayon ta sa atong review kay na humantag gahapon kay Jean-Jacques Rousseau. So, ato ang nahumani si uh, um, Ivan Sena, sa pa to, Plato, Aristotle, mani siya. So, nahuman na to sa Ivan Sena nga katawan sa floating man thought experiment. And then, si John Dewey, which is progressivism, which is he believes that children learn by doing. And then si Plato nga he believes that for the idealism philosophy, which is reality is based on unchanging ideas. Education develops reasoning, and then Aristotle, which is he believes in realism, that to cease to believe, and then Jean-Jacques Rousseau, which is naturalism, which is he believes that the child is curious and has a good heart, something like that. And right now we're going to proceed with Immanuel Kant. So for Immanuel Kant, he believed for rationalism, knowledge is acquired through reasoning and logic. What does it mean? Immanuel Kant believed that knowledge comes from reasoning and the active use of the mind. So he focuses on the mind. While experience is important, he argued that the mind plays a crucial role in organizing and interpreting information. For Kant, education is essential in helping individuals uh, learn to think independently, reason logically, and act morally. So, in Kant's view, education develops reasoning and moral character. So students should exercise reasoning, and for that, there's also nice good behavior. There's a good moral character. Next, students must be trained to think critically and make ethical decisions. So, student not be too quick to judge, dili judgmental directly ang mga bata. So, i-train ang mga bata to think critically, to think deeper. Hold on. The goal of education is to produce. So, dapat education should aim to train a child to think logically. Um, for that, children or students not be too quick to judge so they can contribute to a just society. Example, instead of just accepting what others say, students should be encouraged to analyze, question, and use their own reasoning to understand concepts and form their own beliefs. So this is what I mean a while ago, that um, childs must be trained to think critically, to think deeper. Child don't need to judge like quickly. For him, reason is the source of knowledge. Education should develop critical thinking and moral values. So kapag mas maayo daw maghuna-huna ang bata, kumbaga i-balance niya ang everything, and then mo produce na siya og good moral character. Aim to produce independent, rational, and responsible individuals. So that's why for Immanuel Kant, i-train ang mga bata nga dili dayon mag-judge sa mga panghitabo. Rather, mag-think sila sa mga possible reason why a certain person do such thing, something like that. Like for example, as a teacher, makita nimo ang bata nga always absent. So as a teacher, dili ka dayon mag-judge nga unsa pa ni siya nga bata ay absinot ka na meron, something like that. So imong kuan nga, what's the reason behind why sige siya absent? Maybe walay magbantay sa iyang manghod, nagwait pa siya sa iyang mga mauli, or maybe nangita pa siya kwarta or namaligya pa siya gulay, or maybe basta ka nang i-balance-balance gud niya ang mga panghitabo nga para kumbaga mag-dig deeper pagod ang teacher as a teachers. So, next is Herbert Spencer. Social Darwinism slash utilitarianism in education. So for him, education should prepare individuals for practical life and survival. I think human naman nato ni, hold on. Ay, wala pa siya. Okay, sorry. Just to be sure. So education should prepare individuals for practical life and survival. So dapat for Herbert Spencer, education should focus or prepare students for the practical life in order for them to survive. So he believes sa kuan ni Darwin, sa mga unang nga panahon ang mga tao is in order for them to survive, kailangan nila makipagsapalaran, makikuan sa nature, makidwell sa nature, mga hunt, magkuan, kumbaga praktikalan ang kanang mga skills nga itudlo para makasurvive ang mga tao before. Or for him as well, that dapat as a teacher nga itudlo daw nato as kanang sa eskwelahan dapat practical. Like for example sa karon is kung sa TechVoc, di ba, sa technical vocational course na ginakuan gyud ang mga students to gina-expose gyud siya sa kanang mga skills, sa mga practical skills, nga wala lang siya nag-focus sa mind, kumbaga nag-focus po siya sa outside, which is makita na mga skills in order for them to survive. Herbert Spencer believed that education should prepare individuals for practical life and survival in society. Mo ni siya nga para daw makasurvive ang mga estudyante, mga tao dapat sa school um, i-expose sila sa practical skills. Influenced by Charles Darwin's theory of evolution, Spencer applied the idea of survival of the fittest, which is kumbaga labanan ng mga matitibay. Ano yun siya? To education and society. He emphasized that schools should focus on useful knowledge and skills that help people to adapt, compete, and succeed in their environment. So dapat for Herbert Spencer, students must be molded in order to gain skills. Bawal kanang para ma-mold gud na kanang ma-strong individual ang mga students, and then for that certain skill they could able to survive. In Spencer's view, the main purpose of education is practical utility, teaching skills needed for health, work, social life, and citizenship. So, i-focus sa mga skills nga need for health, work, social life, and even good citizens sa bansa. Next, subjects that are directly useful for daily life, such as science, mathematics, and physical education, should be prioritized. So for him, dapat education should focus sa mga butang kinahanglanon sa mga pang-adlaw-adlaw, like for example, science, mathematics, and physical education. Also, Spencer's believe that moral and character education is also important to maintain social order and cooperation. So also, dapat inculcate sa mga students ang moral and the character. Kay para magkaroon ta og maayo nga bansa. Dapat i-focus daw siya sa daily ang mga practical skills ang kay Spencer, and then dapat naapoy ka ng maayo nga pamatasan or values ang mga students. So example, instead of focusing only on literature or ancient history, schools should teach students how to manage money, stay healthy, work efficiently, and participate as good citizen. Okay, what does it mean? Um, as in education, Spencer's believe that education should focus on the things that is useful sa everyday living sa students. Like for example, nga tudluan ang mga bata to be practical in terms of handling finances. Tudloan sila og unsay kanang mga importante nga paglaanan sa money. Tudloan sila kung papaano maging healthy, 'di ba? Health conscious, work efficiently, and participate as good citizen. So in participating as good citizens, dapat as a person, student should be responsible, contributing sa kaayuhan sa bansa. Like for example, in a small circle sa purok, every time na naay mga gatherings, or every time na ay mga pahina, na ay mga occasion sa barangay, like for example na ay mga fiesta, na ay mga okasyon na kailangan ang kanang ilang presence, kailangan ilang support. So dapat ang bata mag-participate, mag-inculcate niya ang pagiging good citizen, responsible citizen. Next, educations prepare for practical life and survival. So, students should teach, student should be teach to for a practical skills in order for them to survive. Second, focus on useful real life knowledge and skills inspired by the idea of survival of the fittest in society. That's what's Herbert Spencer theory. Next is Paulo Freire. He believes in critical pedagogy or conscientization. So, for him, education should develop critical consciousness and empower learners to challenge oppression. So, what does it mean? In simple terms, it means that education should help people to understand social issues and give them the tools to speak. Give them the tools to speak up against unfair treatment. For example, instead of just learning about history from one perspective, critical education might. Ugh. Okay, so what does it mean? So it means that education should help people understand social issues and give them the tools to speak up against unfair treatment. It means that education should help people to understand social issues and give them the tools to speak up against unfair treatment. For example, instead of just learning about history from one's perspective, um, critical education might teach a student to see how different groups were treated unfairly and why it is important to change those things. It's about empowering learners to think critically about the world around them and take the action for positive change. Like for example, si Jose Rizal, 'di ba? Unsa iyang gibuhat, 'di ba? Nagkuan siya og mga books niya, nagsulat siya kay nakita niya ang unfair treatment, unfair kuan sa mga Spanish sa Filipinos. That's why nabuo ayahang El Filibusterismo og No Limitangere. So that's the best example for this theory of Paulo Freire. Dapat ingana daw ang bata nga ang bata makabalo mag-stand up against sa mga unfair treatment, sa mga injustice. So dapat na ay critical thinking ang bata na dapat kabalo siya ipaglaban kung unsa ang tama. So Paulo Freire believed that education should be a tool to develop critical thinking and social awareness. He introduced the idea of conscientization, the process of becoming aware of social, political, and economic inequalities and empowering people to take action against oppression. Freire criticized the traditional banking model of education, where teachers simply deposit information into passive students. Instead, he argued that students and teachers should learn together through dialogue, reflection, and active participation. That's the reason that sa some school or every schools there's a debate. Kaya dira i-exercise ang critical thinking, ang logical thinking sa mga bata. So, Freire believed that in educations, it could be cultivated or it could be inculcated sa mga mind sa bata on how to stand up against injustice. And best example ana is sila Jose Rizal, sila Bonifacio, o kinsa pa to mga national heroes na to, kinsa pa to mga tao nga nakipaglaban para sa bayan. And in Freire's view, education should develop critical consciousness, which is awareness of one's social reality. And also, learners should be encouraged to question, reflect, and act to improve their lives and society. The classroom should promote dialogue and mutual respect between teachers and students. All right. Example, instead of just teaching the facts about poverty, teachers should encourage students to discuss it. Hold on. So explanation. I mean example. Instead of just teaching the facts about poverty, Dapat si teacher should encourage students to discuss its causes, effects, and how they can help to create solution in their community. So instead do na kanang i-discuss nimo ang kahirapan or ang kanang pagkukulang sa bansa, dapat ang i-encourage nimo ang mga estudyante unsay mga causes, unsay effect, unsay causes, unsay effect ug unsay pwede nila buhaton para masolusyonan ang poverty. Example sa Philippines, okay? Like for example, on causes nga nung mahirap, daghan og mga tao nga naghihirap, it's either ang ano ba nila, ang kanang pagpaningkamot kulang or nagasalig lang sa government or something like that, mga example god. And then unsay epekto anang kahirapan, kanang kuan, di ba? Daghan kay effect. And then also, students should be encouraged to think deeply kung unsa ang possible na ma-contribute nila to kanang unsa tawag ana para masolusyonan ang kahirapan. So in short, for Freire, education should empower learners to think critically and challenge oppression, promote dialogue, reflection, and social action, rejects the banking model of education in favor of collaborative student-centered learners or learning. Okay. Okay, mo ni siya ako giingon na mnemonics. So, I create a mnemonics. So, in order for you to mahinumduman gud nimo ang mga theories sa foundations of education, sa philosophy of education. So katong gidiscuss nato ganina si Avicenna, John Dewey, Plato, Aristotle, Jean-Jacques Rousseau, Immanuel Kant, Herbert Spencer, and si Freire. So first, Avicenna, he believes for a floating man's katong floating man nga naga kuan lang sa hangin, and he believes that it exists. John Dewey, learning by doing. Plato, katong idealism. Aristotle naman, realism. Jean-Jacques Rousseau, he believes for naturalism. Immanuel Kant, he believed for rationalism. Immanuel Kant for rationalism. Herbert Spencer for social Darwinism, which is survival of the fittest. Paulo Freire for conscientization. So balik ta, AJP, AJIHP, AJP, AJIHP.